Alright, so these videos are really difficult for me to make, but we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight into this. If you have a PS3, an Xbox 360, a Wii U, and I'm gonna include the Ps-vita as well, the old gen versions of Minecraft, then there's a 99% chance that you guys will never get the Better Together update. So I'm going to be going over all the details in just a second, but I just want to implore you guys to just don't shoot the messenger here, right? Don't automatically dislike the video. I'm trying to inform everybody here. I'm just trying to share as much information as possible because ultimately we are the deciding factors, right? We're the gamers. We're the people that pay Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo. We give them money, right? So we have a lot of power here, and it really is up to us what we decide to do afterward, after we have this knowledge. So with that said, you guys don't have to like the video, you don't have to even share it. If you just want to listen in on what's going on with the old gen versions of Minecraft for the Better Together update, that is perfectly fine as well. So with that said, hashtag NinjaSub if you are a subscriber. I will be replying to every single subscriber in the comment section. And of course, the notification squad is always killing it, so I don't have to say much there. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So what exactly is going on here, right? Because ultimately, the old gen versions still have a huge fan base. A lot of people still play the old gen versions of Minecraft, and we'll get into my perspective in just a moment. But for now, let's hop on to Twitter and check out a tweet by a user called Aubrey Norris, and she works for Minecraft up in Seattle, Washington, not too far away from where I live, and she responded to a very important tweet by a user called the Robot13, and he asked, will PS3 get the update with servers and crossplay? And Aubrey Norris responded by saying, no, sorry, we are working on current gen consoles only. Now, this is a really important tweet, and the irony is that only one person favorited this tweet, so that speaks volumes in and of itself, right? But I feel like there's two major issues, right? From my perspective, there's two major issues that are really preventing the Better Together update from being on all of these versions of Minecraft. The first issue is these large companies like Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, and they're looking at this and they're like, well, we're not making much money off of this, right? We're not making much money off of old gen anything, right? Old gen hardware, games on the old gen, we're not making as much money. They make most of their money on current gen consoles, current gen hardware, and a little bit of money on, you know, the games as well that are sold on those systems. So they're really not profiting from old gen anything, and they're probably looking at this like, why do we need to spend more money trying to, you know, get a lot of these games on old gen hardware when we can force them to go on the current gen hardware? Now, I wouldn't say that was the ultimate deciding factor, right? I think gaming companies have a huge influence, but I think in terms of this decision, right, the old gen versions of the Better Together update, I think the developers had more of a say in this matter. I feel like it came down to workload, right? I think it all came down to man hours because they're not able to continuously create these updates for every single console, every single update, right? That just is not possible. They don't have the manpower, they don't have the money. That is a lot of resources to create updates for consoles that are over 10 years old. These are some really old systems, and I could just see that just being a huge headache, a huge problem when you have all of your employees, everybody that works in this studio, creating these updates for 6 and 7 and 8 platforms. That is just a tremendous workload, and they really have to decide here where they want to put all of their work and effort into, and that is clearly the current gen versions of Minecraft. But I just wanted to let everybody know what the current situation is with the old gen versions of Minecraft for the Better Together update. It isn't looking too good, so maybe someone will start a petition. I'm sure there'll be like 10 petitions by the end of this weekend. So with that said, guys, leave your thoughts, leave your opinions down below in the comment section, and I'll see you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.